Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? I want to make sure I'm heard clearly. Uh,
Good afternoon.
okay, yeah, I'm being heard. Okay, cool. All right, so it's Monday. Monday's Q&A. Decided to do it live. I didn't feel like doing an edit tonight. First thing I want to start with though is everyone who participate in the panel and you guys in the comment section. I really appreciate everybody who leaves comments, who participates on the panel. My man Mike, Love and Freedom, Mr. Miles, uh, Barry, Mr. B, Wally, Warrior, Urban Globetrotter, Mr. Steele, my man Blank Slate, Mr. McDonald, my man Howard, happy belated birthday. Trying to think of anyone else that I may have missed out on who gets on. Oh, of course, Mr. Wayne. I didn't want to forget about you, Mr. Wayne. Appreciate you coming on the lives as well. But I want to give a shout out to everybody, man. Just to let you guys know that sometimes I know when we're talking, it doesn't feel like, our message is being heard. But there are a lot of people, man. I get comments a lot of times. And if I had all you guys' number, I would have sent you the message I sent out earlier. Hopefully, Barry, you got my message from Mike. Um, that there was a soldier who recently got out of the military, found my channel, watched my channel, became a member of the channel, left this long, detailed comment about things that he wasn't sure that he wanted to do when he got out. He didn't know how to navigate the VA, ended up getting his 100% disability, ended up going back to school, and ended up getting a PhD. So I just wanted you guys to know, man, that even though we talk and we joke, we have a lot of fun, but we also give a lot of valuable information to people. And I know it seems like sometimes, hey, nobody's really listening to what we're saying. People are listening. People are listening. So I just want to give a shout out to all you brothers, man. And I appreciate everything that you guys do and everything you contribute to the channel to have to try and help your fellow veterans. And for those of you in the comment section, Mr. Family Man, Ira, T Mix, MT. Man, you guys put out great information. You allow me to go back and look up things that I may not have known about, that I may have forgotten about. I really appreciate everyone who contributes to the channel and try to help your fellow veterans. I really do. Thank you all for what you do. Okay. All right. So the only other question that I got was from Mr. Brown. And Mr. Brown, I put in the comment section or in the community page, excuse me, the qualifications for the Prime discount. Basically, you need to be someone in need, like dire need. SSDI will not qualify, but SSI will. So services like SSI, Medicaid, which is ran by the states, food stamps, someone who's on like family, some other kind of family assistance program or voucher program, they're able to get that discount. Other than that, if you're on SSDI, and I believe it says it on that post, you're not going to qualify for it. So those are the ones that I'm aware of, but I put it on the community page. So anybody who was interested in that Amazon discount and they're receiving those type of benefits, they'll be able to get that Amazon Prime discount that way. I believe it's 50% of what the membership costs, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Okay, and speaking of discounts, you guys who are in the States or you're in U.S. territories, don't forget to ask about your military discounts when you go into these stores. There's not a whole lot of stores that offer discounts, but there are quite a few, whether it's Home Depot, Lowe's, some of your auto parts stores like O'Reilly's, Napa. I can't think of all of them, man, but I used to keep my military ID card on me whenever I would go out, and I would always ask for a discount. Do they offer military discount? It doesn't hurt to ask. The only thing they can say is no. There are some of your fast food places like Carl's Jr. and Hardee's, if I'm not mistaken. They also offer military discounts. So, I used to just always take my ID card, take it with me, and then your electronics. Samsung offers discounts. Apple offers discounts. That's why I never pay full price for anything that I get. If you go to Apple's website, you go down to the very bottom, you can do ID me on Apple's website, and you'll get a 10% discount on whatever you buy from Apple. Same thing with Samsung. You get a different price. You get a military discount with Samsung. Okay, those are the only two that I'm aware of in the tech world that do that type of discount. But take advantage, man. You earned it. Take advantage of all of it because you earned it. And for those of you who forgot about your military star card, it's based on your credit. Go get it. You know, they just raised my limit. Actually, last week I went from 5, I believe I'm at 75 or 78, one of them. I just got my limit raised somehow, some way. And hey, I'm good. You know, worst scenario, if I got to go back to the States, right, and just say I'm out of money for some reason, I know I got $7,800 I can go charge on a gift card or some kind of prepaid credit card, and I'm still going to be all right for a while using that. So, you know, I'm not trying to like put people in debt by telling you about that, but it is something to use as a backup, you know, if you ever find yourself in some type of situation. So let me see who I got on with me real quick. Salute my brother. Hey man. Hey, Barry. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to Mr. Steele. And I said it too. I said it, as a matter of fact, right after the Cincinnati game. I put that video out that Philadelphia was going to be the favorite, that Mahomes going to take them down. They won't win by 3. You guys who were predicting them blowouts, man, I don't know what y'all saw. Because Kansas City, I don't care if they down by 20 going into the fourth quarter. Kansas City going to come because their offense is too good. They're too good. Mr. B, cry, Eagles cry. Oh, man. I know you were heartbroken. As a matter of fact, K-Mac sent me a video at the half, man. People in Philadelphia were going crazy, flipping over cars. And I'm like, man, y'all a little premature with that one. What up, Mr. B? What's going on, Mr. Brown? Salute. Hopefully you heard me when I said I put that information in the community page. K-Mac, what's going on, man? I did get that message from Mike. Hey, man. Hey, Barry, you, K-Mac, all you guys on the panel, man. I appreciate the hell out of you guys, man. I don't think sometimes you all recognize or realize how valuable sometimes just you guys being on the channel and just showing people that other stuff that you guys do. Like, you're not just feeling sorry for yourself. You're sitting at home feeling bad. You know, you out, like Barry's still working. K-Mac got a life. K-Mac out doing stuff. Mike in Vegas, he's here, he's there. Urban, different countries all over the place. Howard in the DR, now he's in New York, moving all over the place. So it gives veterans, man, who feel like they don't have no hope. It's like, hey, if these guys can do it, I can do it. What's up, T-Mix? Salute Markel and all y'all and the PhD. Yeah, that is awesome to hear. Talking to K-Mac. Let's see, talking to Barry. Mr. B, ID me online. Yes. And for those of you who have not signed up for ID me, that is a great thing for you to do to get yourselves these discounts and find out who all offers them. You know, I'm really into tech. I buy a lot of tech, and I always use my military discount with Apple and with Samsung. Whenever I buy something from them, there's a lot of people out there that are unaware of that. They probably buy a new iPhone every year or a new computer or whatever. You get discounts on that, dude. If you go to the bottom of their web page, or even if you go into the Apple store, you just let them know you're military. Show them your ID card, and you get your discount. Lowe's store your information now. Wait, Lowe's store your information now, so you get your 10% even if you're making a purchase even if you're making a purchase online. It's cold and what's going on, family man? Hey, I appreciate you participating, bro. Leaving comments. Always welcome, man. Always welcome. Always looking to help my federal veterans. Always looking to improve whatever situation. You know, I think a lot of times, man, I know from comments that I get that a lot of people look forward to those Saturday roll calls, man, because it's like therapy for a lot of people. And the comments that you guys leave, man, I really appreciate it. Let's see. You can use your star card in the commissary. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Mr. B. Hey, worst case scenario, you out of everything, at least, you can take that star card, man, and say like you need to stay at a hotel for a week. You stay on base. You got to get food, you got to get gas, whatever you got to do, right? It's just like it was when you were in service and you were hurting for money. You had that star card. Let's see. Jalen Hurts definitely proved himself, bro. Jalen Hurts was very, very impressive in that game. Unfortunately, one of them had to lose after watching that game. I didn't want either one of them to lose, but one had to lose. He had the one mistake, the fumble. But I tell you guys what really shocked me about that game is Kansas City offensive line just mauled Eagles offensive line. I said it, Steele said it, and I believe Barry said it. Philly didn't really play anybody, man. If you think about it, in the NFC, what quarterback? What, Dak Prescott? Kirk Cousins? And the dude from Detroit, Jared Goff? It's like, that was it. In the AFC, bro, you had to run. Kansas City had to run through some teams. But, Philly, as far as getting back, man, it's going to be tough. And that's because they got to pay Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts probably going to get $50 million a year. And that's going to hit the salary cap. So they're going to lose some players. But I think Jalen Hurts is probably the best quarterback in the NFC, without question. Talking to Barry. What's up, Mr. Wayne? How you doing, man? Oh, you call KFC. I'm sorry, KFC. KC too. KFC. You call KC too. Congratulations, Mr. Wayne, on that. Again, congratulations to Steele, congratulations to Barry, and congratulations to Mr. Wayne for calling that game. I mean, all you other guys were with Philly. I mean, Howard and Mr. Miles had them blowing KC out. And I'm like, I don't see no blowout. I just don't see no blowout, man. Kansas City is too good offensively. Even if they could be down 20 points going into the fourth quarter, I am not counting them out. I've seen them do a field goal in 13 seconds. I've seen them come back. Remember, 2 years ago against the Texans? The Texans had them down like 24 points. They still came back and won the game. It's like, no. They're too good. Still predicted the game to a T. Yeah. Except the score. That's the only thing he didn't get, man, was the score. Because I think he said 28-31. And it ended up being 35-38. I think I said something like, I can't remember what I said, but I know it was going to be about 3. And on Saturday, I'm going to play that video back of the scores and what everybody else actually thought. But yeah, they called it, man. They called it. Unfortunately, the game ended on a penalty, which kind of sucked. But I will say this. The guy even admitted, Bradbury even admitted he held. They called it. It's part of the game. I know a lot of people are upset, like they shouldn't have made that call, ticky-tack call. It's part of the game. The ref saw enough to throw the flag, and that was game. But I was really surprised, though. KC's line was excellent, bro. Their running game with Pacheco was excellent. And you know what? KC gonna get even better. You know why? All those picks from Tyreek. They got a ton of first-round picks. You're gonna have to deal with KC for a while. Like I said with the Eagles, they got to pay Jalen Hurts. That's gonna hurt him. He gonna hit that salary cap, and they're gonna lose some players. Fletcher Cox is probably gonna retire. I think it was one other player that's contemplating retiring. So it's Philly going to look a little different, but I still think Jalen Hurts is going to be the cream of the crop in the NFC. Hope you get better as well. Let's see. 2 weeks ago, I think I said 35-27. Okay, yeah, I got it, Barry. Don't worry. I'm gonna play it doing it live, man. Don't worry. I got it on video. As a matter of fact, let me see. I'm going to play mine first. When I said, when they beat Cincinnati.
I'm going to throw my prediction out there early. I'm going to roll with Kansas City, who's going to be an underdog. I say it ends up being a really tight Super Bowl. Pat Mahomes, just like he just did against Cincinnati, drives them down, win by field goal in the Super Bowl. That's my prediction.
Now that's what I said right after they beat Cincinnati. Okay. Okay, so here's the scores, Barry. If you were curious.
We're going to play it back. Who you got for the Super Bowl?
I had the Saints.
Uh,
sorry. I had the 49ers.
Yo. I win. Who you got, right?
Oh, right now.
Yeah. Eagles and Kings. Who you got?
I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles.
You going with the Eagles? What's the score?
Huh?
Give me a score.
27-19.
Wow, 27-19. All right, Howard, who you got? I know you got the Eagles.
Yeah, definitely Eagles. I got the Eagles going big on the Chiefs offensively. So 35-15.
damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Eagles hot, man.
Who you got for that, Miles? Eagles, 38-14.
Wow.
Kansas City gonna jump on, and then after that, the Eagles gonna wipe them out.
Hold up, I gotta get Steele on it there.
He'll probably be about 90% because it's a high ankle sprain. He got 2 weeks, he ain't doing no running.
They gonna shoot him up. He can finally get a shot now.
Yeah.
The defense don't feel still the defense.
But you gotta realize that you got the number one offensive.
Come on with the score.
Only 3 got a chance. And everybody help.
Very healthy.
I got Kansas City because the experience is going to beat out that rookie. Because you realize he's third Super Bowl. I got 31-28.
Steele was close.
Wow. It's still like that. It'll be a Super Bowl record, ain't it?
It'll come down to a field.
It's going to be a field goal game.
Barry, who you got? What's the score?
I got KC 35-27, man.
There's the other one. Come on, Barry.
Kansas City.
And then the other one from last Sunday, I'll play that one on the live on Saturday, bro. But hey, myself, Steele, Barry. Now Barry had a little bit more than 3 points, but and Mr. Wayne, I remember that one. All pick KC. Everybody else was rolling with Philly. It was an awesome game, man. I was glad to see 2 African Americans going at it in the Super Bowl, first time in history. It's weird saying first time in history for that in the American football in 2023. That is crazy. We still saying the first. Crazy. But anyway, though, man, hey, just a quick live, guys. And again, I want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart, man, who participates in the live shows, everyone who leaves comments in the comment section, all the information you guys give out to help your fellow veterans. It may seem like they're not listening, that you're not reaching people, but you actually are. I get comments, I get messages all the time, man, how people are looking forward to Saturdays to just relax, kick back, and hear that there are other people out there doing great things, man, enjoying life, traveling, still working, just all everyday affairs, man, that people don't realize that veterans are still participating in, regardless of how much pain you may be in, regardless of what you may be going through personally. Saturday roll calls have just turned into a therapy session for some of those vets that watched some of the vets who actually watched the show. What you got here, K-Mac? Both team games, man, that was a great Super Bowl. That was one of my favorites right off the rip. The way it ended wasn't great, but just to see, KC down 10, come back out, bro. The second half of Kansas City, Mahomes was damn near perfect. 13 or 14, and the only reason he got one incompletion, it was just a throwaway. He just threw the ball away. They scored, bro, They would have scored on every possession in the second half, but dude kneeled down so they didn't score so they could run out the clock. That's how good KC was in the second half. Do you all realize they only had 8 third downs in the second half? That is crazy. Only 8 third downs. Mahomes has the highest passer rating in the Super Bowl. I think it was like 94.6 or something. He missed 1 pass in the second half, bro. 1. That dude's too good, man. That dude is too good. But anyway, guys, again, I appreciate everybody, man. Hey, keep leaving those comments, guys. Keep helping out your fellow veterans. And don't just leave it on the channel, man. You see a vet out there, you see a vet at the VA. You know, they might be struggling. They're trying to figure things out. Help them out. Help them out. All right? All right, guys. What else we got here before I get up out of here? I'm doing okay. Keep the fellow talking to T-Mix. Let's see. So to let all my disabled brothers know, there's a correct way to get into your vehicle, basically backwards. Right. I do that all the time. I don't get in the front way. I turn my back, and I actually get in and sit down first, and then I turn. And I just do the opposite getting out. You absolutely right. My chiropractor told me the right way the other day. I knew. How about? I do that all the time. But Philly went for the first down. But Philly went for the first down on 4th and 5. You know what? I had a feeling when it was on their side of the field and it was 4th and 2 or 4th and 3 and they kicked and they punted. They shouldn't have punted that ball. They should have kept that ball, bro. Perfect clock management. Man, that game had it all. That game had it all, man. That was a great, entertaining Super Bowl. It really was. I can't wait to see what Jalen Hurts does in the future, though. That dude is good. Jalen Hurts has gotten way better, man. A lot better than people expected. So I can't wait to see what he does in the future. You already know what Pat Mahomes is. There's no question about what Pat Mahomes is. So as long as he got Kelsey and Andy Reid right now and Eric Bieniemy, they're going to do some things in KC. But all right, guys, that's it, man. Quick live for Monday. Not a whole lot of comments and questions. That's going to be it, man. Enjoy the rest of you all's day. I'll see you guys on Wednesday or Thursday for a live show then. But until then, guys, I'm out. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your night.